Welcome everyone to Cinema Spotlight. This is where I take an actor or a director and follow their career path down the line until the recent film. Nothing much more to it than that. So we're going to dive right back on into Steven Spielberg's career, and we're going to talk about Close Encounters of a Third Kind. So at this point of my series, I want to be committed to what I'm doing here. Find an actor or director, watch their films, expand my list of movies I've watched, and then review them. But then I find out that there was more a part of that list. In Spielberg's career, he made a couple more TV movies, and if you're wondering why I didn't review them after Duel, well, to be honest, I didn't know they existed until I found a more in-depth list. Shows you how great of a researcher I am. But actually, this makes way to a bigger point. Close Encounters of a Third Kind is technically Steven's first sci-fi film he ever directed. This, though, is not necessarily true. Back in 1964, a short film called Firelight was his first. This was one of many different short films he created, but sadly most of the footage is lost for Firelight. But regardless with that, of what is official and technical, we are here to talk about Close Encounters, Steven's first theatrical sci-fi film. Jumping into the plot, in various places in the world, sightings and strange occurrences are witnessed, ranging from very public to private. This ranges from World War II airplanes long since lost in the Bermuda Triangle, now showing up in the Sonoran Desert, near mid-collisions in the air between two planes, to a small boy encountering beings unseen, and of course our main character, Roy Neary, experiencing a close encounter with a UFO, lightly burning the side of his face. Technically it's this side. These stories interconnect in compelling ways and tell a story about these encounters and what it all means. I love me some good sci-fi. I love alien invasions, encounters, all that stuff, if it's done well. I love it when a story tells me something different than what I'm usually used to, and that's mostly when aliens come to attack rather than learn, help, or overall be friendly. I remember when I was about 13 or 14, maybe, this movie was being played at a rec center I went to one year. Didn't pay much interest to it, but I do remember one specific scene where the government scientific researchers grab a globe and place their fingers on it and follow down to the coordinates given, and they get down to a certain spot. I remember that movie being very fast-paced in my eyes when I was 13 or 14, but you know what, that's pretty much it. And now here I am 15 years later, remembering that same scene and gaining a whole new experience from it. Roy Neary, played by Richard Dreyfuss, really sells this character for me. He is genuine when he is scared, or fiercely focused when he knows he needs to go about certain things to figure out what's going on in his mind. For all the intents and purposes, this was a rather epic film that I feel was very simple in its own right. It shows the big and small encounters and then personalizes it when it comes down to the third act. The film does suffer from doing too much at once, and I had a hard time latching onto the characters from time to time, despite the fact that it was expertly shot and kept intriguing throughout. For that, I liked Close Encounters, but wouldn't own it. But I mean, of course, if it does come on like TV, I'd probably watch it, but nothing more. Alright, so have you seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind? What did you think of it? Let me know down in the comments. Be kind, be reasonable, and let's talk. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this, please like and share this. Spread the word. That would be fantastic. Please, that would be amazing. Please subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. With all that said, I hope you all have a fantastic and wonderful day. Until next time.